Hello.
Oh, no, he's great.
How you going, Gav?
Good.
We're gonna play a game.
Yeah.
What are you bringing?
I'm going to touch you on the naughty button. Seraphon, before they get nerfed.
Yeah, it's coming. Yeah, so Gav's bringing basically your stock standard Seraphon list with all the stuff. We'll go through it soon. I'm bringing a Hallowheart list that I'm going to play at SAGT, which is in 3 weeks? 3 weeks. It's the next biggest GT after the biggest GT that I ran. So, you know, pretty big deal these days. Gav, how did you go at that tournament? With your Seraphon, with Croak,
6
and
games.
100 skinks.
No, it was a little bit different to this.
Oh, a little bit different. Okay.
Yeah.
Where did you come?
Not too much.
Where did you come, sorry?
I don't know. Just over 10. Sort of, I don't know. I won 4 games. I lost 2. The only games I lost 2
With the most broken army in the game.
was against Ideneth, which
Okay.
I still can't get my fucking
He did
head
hit 2 Ideneth.
I still can't get my fucking head
It was
around.
great.
Ideneth and then Ideneth again.
I went into the pairings and I was like, this is what Gav deserves. And just went,
Matt and McFadden. Both
yeah,
of them.
yeah, 2 good Ideneth players as well. All right, we'll come back. We'll do army lists. All right, you're up. Run us through the army list.
Okay, so 240s, 40-40. These have got Moonstar clubs and bolt spitters. Controversy. Ooh, no shields. Shields in the meta. 2 screens with shields and low vibes. Priest.
So 100 blowpipes is what you're telling me.
Yes.
Yeah, fair and balanced. Right. Yep. 16 inches.
How many Iron Drakes have you got?
Wait, how far do my Iron Drakes shoot? 16 inches. Wow.
With that,
Those
anyway,
are some
we're
strong
not getting
lungs.
into this. We're not getting into this.
Strong lungs.
We're not getting into this. Priest, Star Priest.
Priest stuff.
Priest, Star Priest. Both have the spell Hand of Glory, just because.
Which is reroll ones.
Reroll ones, and just for extra reroll ones, I've got the Flaming Head.
Bound burning head.
Whatever.
Doesn't matter. I give you reroll ones.
Balewind Vortex.
Yeah, with Croak on top.
With
obviously.
Croak on top. 5.
Fuck this guy.
5 Saurus Guard, because you know it's the package.
Yep.
It's the Croak obligatory package.
Yep.
And then a unit of 3 Salamanders.
Oh yeah, salamanders, which are
We're the Etsy models, which I painted
Etsy
up
models.
all within an hour this morning. So.
good. All right, and your list is 2,000 points on the nose.
Coming on, yeah.
Bam. Well, that's the entire army with a thematic backdrop, because that's what Croak does to worlds. Yeah, Comet's cool. That's where he gets his comments from. Okay, we'll come back with my army list. Oh, no, you got to tell me.
Well, I'm in Fangs.
Oh,
What
of course
else do
you are.
know? What else do you want to know?
Who has the artifacts? Who's the general?
So the general is this fella,
The Astrolith bearer.
He has Old and Grizzled.
Yep, which is
On a 3+, he gets to get a command point, along with his 3 4+,
yep.
and then these 2 5+.
Yeah.
The command point
Yeah. What artifacts you got?
And then also the dagger, just in case.
The 5-up, something dies, dagger. Yep, who's got that?
And that's also on him.
Cool. Because your Astrolith bearer is definitely going to get into combat.
Well,
that's what he does every
who
game,
knows?
right?
I mean,
Who knows?
I mean, I could give it to this guy or this guy, but you know.
It's all right. It's not like your heroes do anything except sit at the back and so it's all good. All right, so now we will come back with my army. All right, and this is my army. So, oh, it's good. Just ignore those horses in the back.
Wait.
They're magical horses.
Wait.
There we go. Oh, they're so magical. Those guys are doing Fire Warlocks for what it's worth, as you can see in the army list on the right. So, let's go through. On this side of the board, we have 30 Phoenix Guard, 10 Dark Shards. In the middle, we have all the characters. We have a Celestial Battle Mage on the Hurricanum. We have a Hish Battle Mage, which is this guy on foot. We zoom in on him. Here we go. We have a Sorceress, who is the old Morathi model, which I think is pretty cool. We have a Rune Lord, who is the General. He has the artifacts. What artifacts does he have, Gavin?
I don't know.
He's got... No. He's... You're illegal. You're illegal. There you go. It's now got a sorcerer on it. He has the Veteran of the Blazing Crusade, which is an 18-inch range ignore battle shock bubble. Oh, I've got way too many Phoenix Guard. I've only got 20 in this list. I'll get rid of 10 of them before we start playing.
There we go.
Just cheating.
Look at
it's
you
fine.
cheating again.
He's also got the Whitefire Tome, which gives him a spell which is Searing Wounds. The Battle Mage and her have varying spells. The Hurricanum has Sear Wounds and...
Warding Brand?
No.
The one that gives them all.
The chain lightning one, whatever that one's called.
Okay, yeah.
The sorceress here has the bubble 4-up mortals.
I think you're just making this up.
Make it up as I go. And she's got ignite weapons. And the Hish Battle Mage has ignite weapons and warding brand. Then we've got 30 Iron Drakes, 10 Longbeards, 10 Doomfire Warlocks. So these guys are better with the new Daughters of Cain book. So I'm running them in this list because, as you can see sneakily behind there is an Umbral Spell Portal. And in cities, you can put that anywhere on the board. And then these guys do a flat 6 wounds if they get their spell off on a 5+, which seems good. We've also got the Emerald Life Swarm over there, and we've got Lauchon over there. So,
who's teleporting them?
So my list is, actually I'll just do that, zoom out, there we go, that's better. So that's the list in its entirety, minus 10 of these guys. And it is 1960 points. I got a Triumph, which was reroll wounds. And so when we come back, we will have set up and we will have the battle plan. Right, so we're back. This is where we're playing. So Blade's Edge, score 1 for each objective. You get rid of an objective at every priority roll. We're playing in the realm of Hish, so everything is mystical and the other stuff doesn't really matter. And then these are our 2 objectives. So first one is control an objective for 2 consecutive battle rounds, which is interesting on Blade's Edge. And then the second one is Headhunter. So all of the leader units in your opponent's starting army are destroyed for the end of the battle. All your skink's going to be dead. So this is where we are. So going from Gav's, well, my left flank Gav stuff, he's got a Skink Priest and a Skink Star Priest over there, 40 Skinks with Bolt Splitters, and 3 Salamanders there with 10 Skinks at the front. And then on his right flank, he has Kroak, who is precariously forward, given that I'm choosing who goes first.
Maybe a bit of a mistake on my behalf. We'll see how it goes.
See how it goes.
Yeah. My sphincter's tight.
We'll see how it goes. It'll go fine. With 5 Saurus Guard behind him, obligatory, with 10 Skinks in front, 40 Skinks, Priest and Star Priest, and the Astrolith Bearer. Then on my side, we've got 20 Fetus Guard here, 10 Iron Drakes, 10 Longbeards kind of strung out, 10 Doomfire Warlocks, Hurricanum, Battle Mage is back here, the Blob with obviously Lauchon's not there, but he's going to be soon, isn't he, Gav?
Get out the measuring stick in it.
Hi, Froggy. And then 10 Dark Shards, and then in here we've got the Rune Lord is there, and we've got the Sorceress is there.
It's not 3 inches.
So that is the deployment. Gav has given me the opportunity to kill his stuff.
It's a ploy.
Haven't you, Gav?
Yep.
Now, this is interesting because you know what?
You're going to go first.
You're getting first turn.
Wanker.
Because Kroak isn't in range of stuff, and if I can double you, I reckon that I can put the paint on.
You love playing for double turn, don't you?
I do love playing for the double turn. It is one of my most favourite things to do. So, why am I going first? Because I actually deployed to go first.
You've actually given me the option. You've just told me I'm going first.
Well, no, I'm still choosing.
Excellent. You go first.
I may.
Okay, excellent.
I like playing for the double, but the problem is that I've put my general here. And I've put him, he's out of range of the Salamanders if they teleport in, but my general and my Sorceress are not. And the Doomfires definitely are not. So the question is, do I go first, remove Kroak, and then basically just win the game?
Jesus Christ, hurry up.
We'll come back. Hey, Gav.
Hi.
Where are the Iron Drakes?
There.
Oh, that's a lot of buffs on them, Gav.
Yep.
Jeez.
Turns out Kroak's not broken after all.
He will be in a second.
Just tell the
So they're all within 16 inches of Kroak.
Just tell the viewing audience, Simon, what you got to cast.
Well, these are all the tokens, so let's have a look here. So the things that I got off were Ignite Weapons, Forge Fire, Fast Protection, Warding Brand, Mystical Shield, and the Spell Portal. And Lauchon, of course, because Lauchon's there.
To cast?
And that guy dies.
All the plus what to cast?
So I scored a 4 on my roll. And then Gav, because we're in Hish, this guy got an extra +1 to cast, in addition to the +1 from the Hurricane. So he was on +6.
Yep.
She stabbed the dude, so she gets +6.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, she's 4 + 2 is 6. Yeah. And he got 4. Unfortunately, you did dispel the Doom Bolt which is my secret tech from the Doomfire Wall.
Yes, yeah.
Because
I think you didn't have the +6.
They only get a +1.
Yeah.
It's very sad.
Yeah.
I did cast it though.
Yeah.
And so I put the portal over there.
Croak's now going to tank all of these
He's
shots,
not.
all 60 of them.
I was about to ping the Astrolith Bearer with 6 mortal wounds if you didn't dispel that one. So that...
I get a 6+ shrug.
Yeah, right. Cool. Cool story, Hansel.
That's going to save me.
So that's my hero phase done. They've literally got all the buffs on them in the world. There's 29 of them left because Lauchon ate one. And then that's it. So we will come back at the end of probably just the shooting phase. It's nice seeing your lovely face every time that the camera starts. Stuff moved up. Phoenix Guard ran up there. The Longbeards ran there. The magical horses, also known as Doomfire Warlocks, walked up there to claim that objective. They're also stringing out to stay within 1 inch of the Umbral Spell Portal, just in case I decide that I want to go pew next turn and kill something. The Hurricane moved up. These guys ran. There's the general and his adjutant in there. He's wholly within 12 of the Iron Drakes, who are now going to shoot Croak. Are you ready for this, Gavin?
Do you know what?
What?
If he survives,
He won't.
I'm going to ram something pointy up your ass.
Gavin, he won't.
Right.
We'll be back at the end of the shooting phase
Come on.
to see if this guy is still on the table.
Come on.
Gavin. Where's your frog?
He only just died.
He died very comprehensively.
No. He hung in there.
Gavin, that's unfortunate. Even at 320 points, I'm still willing to spend 450 plus a Hurricane plus Lauchon to kill him. So this is where it stands at the end of turn 1.
I hope you're satisfied. It's going to cost you the game.
I am very
It's gonna cost you the
satisfied.
game.
So
That
I've got,
move right there.
I get 5 victory points this turn. So I get 1 for here, 1 for there. That's the only one that I don't get, the one that's over there. If I had deployed the Doomfire Warlocks better, I would have gotten it, but I didn't. So it is now 5-0 going into Gavin's turn 1. Gav, how'd your hero phase go? It's a bit shorter than it would have been otherwise.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
All right. So what'd you do?
So buffed the obligatory big units of skinks with +1 to hit, mortal wounds.
So spent 2 command points on them. Yep.
Didn't get Hand of Glory off on them because you unbound it on a 12?
You rolled an 11 to cast.
Yep.
I rolled an 11 to unbind.
Brilliant.
Cool.
Excellent.
Go Rune Lord.
So put the run, shoot, and charge buff from the priest on these.
Yep.
6 for that. Looks good. 3+.
Yep.
Haven't decided what to teleport yet. Don't know if I am. Maybe.
Well, that's at the end of your movement phase.
Exactly.
So why don't you do your actual movement
I'm
phase
just
first?
saying.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll
We'll come back at the end of the movement phase. What have you done? Move stuff.
So,
Let's stand up for this one so you can see.
run, shoot, and charge.
Yep.
And these guys CP'd them to get a 6, so
Yep.
they just that way.
17 inches that way.
These guys moved their 8+3 for the first turn.
Yep.
Straight up the board in front of those.
These guys teleported back here.
These guys teleported back
Those
there.
guys moved up.
These guys moved up.
With obligatory heroes behind them. And then the Astrolith Bearer is hiding back there because he's irrelevant now. And then your other screen
He's
intense
not
here.
irrelevant. Don't count him out.
Completely irrelevant.
No.
On a 5-up, he could kill a model or any of my 1-wound models. Cool. All right. So now it is your shooting phase. So we'll come back at the...
An hour and a half.
We'll come back in the charge phase. Kev, how'd your shooting phase go?
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
He killed 5 of them with 48 skinks. He killed... Didn't even shoot them. He killed...
No, I did. I killed one of these guys.
Killed 6? Yeah, sorry, he killed one of them with those guys. You killed 6 of those guys with your shooting from the 40 of them, and then the Salamander shot the Hurricane and did 8 wounds.
And now you're going to see the raw power of skink.
Now you're going to do some
combat.
charges, and I'm going to get these on camera.
Skink melee combat.
So,
right.
where would you like to go first?
Let's, just for shits and giggles, because I don't know whether I'm going to charge them or not. Not charging them yet.
These guys?
Yeah, let's go with them.
Alright, they need a 9 because they teleported, so that is not a 9.
Nope.
You can't re-roll that.
No, that's fine.
Where would you like to go next?
Let's do these guys.
Cool. They need like a 3. That is definitely a 3.
Right, so hang on, let me just...
We'll come back. Just put an 11 next to them.
Yep, I am.
Cool.
dice. Do dice. There you go. Let's do the
Sally's.
Fire boys.
Sally's. Get a 4. Ooh, Gavin.
Seems good.
Oh, 4 gets one of them in.
Oh, let me. Oh no, I'm not getting it.
No, you're not going to be able to get them because you've got to go up.
Okay.
So a 4 gets you into them. So you're going to keep your 4. Yeah.
Yep.
And then the big block. What do they need, Gav? 3. Double ones, double ones, double ones. That's not,
look at that.
That's not a double one. That's not a double one. Yeah, of course they're in. So, do you want to charge them or not?
No, I don't.
All right, we'll come back at the end of the combat phase then. Gav, how'd your turn go?
Melee could have gone better.
These guys decided not to go in because Doomfires are actually decent in combat now. All these guys went in here. You'll see that there are still quite a few Iron Drakes alive, 15 to be precise. They basically weathered, they got fast protection, they got warding brand, they did a lot. So basically, and they've got -1 rend, and they got pluses to hit. They're just really
basically got every
They're just really fucking good. So they killed 8 skinks and then killed 3 just bleeding on them with warding brand. So I killed 11 skinks. He killed 6. I want to say 6. Because I think because you killed 6. You killed 5 with shooting, and then I had 6. So you killed like another. Killed another 9. Killed another 9.
Salamanders fluffed it.
Yep.
10 dice, 12 dice.
No, 9 dice.
9 dice, and I got 2 hits on 4s.
Pretty good. But then you wounded with both of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it makes up for it. Well, you meant to hit with 6. You should wound with 4, basically.
Right, yeah.
So yeah, 50% of your average.
Yeah.
But yeah, it went pretty well. So we're going to do the priority roll now.
Oh, fuck.
How do you feel about this, Gav?
Not great.
Let's do it.
Go on,
here.
you do it. I think you should roll first.
You want me first? Because
Yeah.
I went first.
'Cause you
I
went
should
first,
roll
roll
first.
first.
Well, that's a 6,
That
Gav.
didn't even roll.
You can't even get a winning. Oh, that's a 6-2. That would have been nice if I. So I will be taking turn 2 here, and we will come back. Oh yeah, you score 3 at the end of your turn. So it's currently 3-5 at the end of turn 1, with Hallowheart taking turn 2.
Oh, God.
Pucker, Gavin.
Needed that.
So, what happened? I didn't risk, obviously, doing a CP on him because he doesn't like dying on a 3+. So, everybody was casting unbuffed. Well, she had +2, he had +2. So,
Unbuffed.
but I still failed a lot. I failed a number of things. So, Ignite Weapons failed, which was an important one, but I got Fast Protection off on them. I got Loud Shun off, so he teleported back here. I got Dispelled. So, you rolled an 11 to dispel my 9 to cast Emerald Life Swarm to bring back a guy there and just do 6 flat mortal wounds. And so they did 5 mortal wounds to the skink that was
Rolled
there
5.
anyway. Rolled a 5.
Exactly 5.
Rolled 5.
And I failed
Just
5
roll
6
good.
ups for their...
Simon's Order Academy, just roll better.
Yep.
Legit strats. So, these guys teleported back here. Obviously, another one died, so there's 14 of them left now. But the objective this turn is going to be to kill all of this shit here. And then get on to that objective. So, Gav took this objective away in my turn. So my obvious plan this turn is going to be to get that objective, and then potentially try and get that one as well with the Phoenix Guard.
That's not going to happen.
But he's in Fangs of Sotek, so we might just even ignore that one and just kill these skinks and then just hang back. Seems good.
Seems good.
Because nobody likes Fangs of Sotek. It's a shit list. They did all Grumblers again, so these guys are going to be rerolling ones to wound. Obviously, the Hurricane is here. He's going to fall back, so all those guys are within 3 inches of whatever the stupid teleporting, the buff range is. Dark Shard's going to move up with the Sorceress and the Rune Lord, and we're going to push on to this objective. So, Gavin, we will come back at the end of my shooting phase. Or let's do movement. No, let's do shooting. We'll come back at the end of the shooting phase. All right, quick roundup. These guys moved back to kill them in melee. These guys moved up to stay wholly within 12 of them to get them reroll ones to wound. And then they're also going to be shooting there. These guys went here. They're going to be charging something. They got speed 14. Doomfire Warlocks are really good. These guys moved up and the Hurricane moved back and all my heroes are around here. So we are staring down these guys with basically everything. And then over here, these guys are hopefully going to make a charge here. And then over here, hopefully these guys are going to make a charge here. And we'll come back at the end of the shooting phase. Right, end of the shooting phase. So these guys shot into the skinks and did 1, which is very, very under average. These guys shot into the skinks and did... How many did I kill with the other guys? 8-ish.
2, 4, 6 of these.
Six with the Dark Shards. Then all the Iron Drakes shot into the Salamanders, and then they did. Basically, they took them down to 1 wound left, and then the Hurricanum, Storm of Shemtek, and pinged off the last guy. So all the Salamanders are dead, which is good because they had +1 save. And that's all my shooting. So we're going to do some charges, Gav.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do these guys getting in here. I can't even see what that is. That's a 7, so they're in. Oh, that's an 8. I can't see, there's a lot of glare. It's actually 9 because I get +1. So these guys here are going to try and charge these guys here. Yeah. They get +1 as well, so they get an 8. So I'd say that guy's probably in. Yeah. The horsies here are going to try and charge. Oh, sorry. Let's go there. Horsies are going to try and charge.
Yep.
Oh, that's a 6. So I'd say they're probably going to be into something. Just don't know what. And then finally... Huh?
I think you can get into them.
I can probably get into the side there. Yeah. And then the Dark Shards are going to attempt to charge as well, just to get more bodies onto the objective. So he's going to be the Dark Shards. So that is a 6. So they will. Can you just measure that? Just see if that's 6.
Yep.
Cool. I'm just going to roll for the Hurricane. I'm just going to decide after I've charged him whether or not I'm actually going to move him. Oh, actually, I'll charge the Sorceress inside to string them out. Yeah, and the Sorceress is going to try and charge as well. She gets a 6, so she won't be able to get in. The Rune Lord will attempt to do the same. He gets a 6, so he won't be able to get in, and the Hurricane gets a 3, so he's not going to be able to get in. So we will come back after all the charges are done and after we have done the combat phase, Gavin. Gavin,
yo,
you've got a bit of a smile on your face there. Why is that?
Where
did the two fights go? So, parting shot, which is the NPE in Fangs. So this guy here put parting shot on them. They killed 7 Doomfire Warlocks with their parting shot, and then rolled the 4 up and ran away. And so I couldn't touch them. These guys piled in, just did not a whole lot, and essentially they ran to battle shock because I couldn't stop them from running. So Doomfire's gone. These guys went in here, they did 2 wounds to the skinks, took none in return, so I took that objective. These guys obviously wiped those skinks there off the table. And so, as it lies now, I am on 8 and Gavin is on 3. And we go into Fangs of Sotek turn 2. So these guys moved, they ran because they got run, shoot, charge off on them. These guys teleported with Fangs of Sotek to get onto that objective. These guys did some movements around here. And now you're going to do some shooting, aren't you? Yes. And you got Hand of Glory off on them, so everyone wants to hit. We're doing speed plays now because Gav's hero phases take about an hour. So
fucking bye.
We'll come back at the end of his turn 2 shooting phase. Gav. Well, shooting phase first. You did nothing.
Nothing.
Sorry, you killed 1 Phoenix Guard.
1 Phoenix Guard.
1 Phoenix Guard.
80 fucking shots.
No one died there. He didn't take any wounds. He took all the shots from them. So I presume that these skinks are charging the Dark Shards?
Yes.
Yep. Do you want to roll it? You need a 3.
Yep.
Cool. They're in with a 10, obviously. Are these guys charging?
Nope.
Nope. Are these guys charging?
Nope.
So nothing else is charging?
Yep.
Okay. So we'll come back. The Dark Shards will be dead. Well, they might not be because you don't have +1 to hit or mortal wounds. So we'll come back at the end of the combat phase. Gav.
Hi.
So you left 2 Dark Shards alive here. They're wholly within 18.
Hang on, wait, you skipped over the saves you made. Out of...
Yeah, people can do the maths.
Out of how many? 13? You made how many 5-up saves?
So let's run through this. So you've got 42 attacks hitting off 4s, so 21 should hit, right?
Yep.
And then you should wound with 11.
Yep.
Okay, how many did you wound with? 13?
Yeah.
So above average, right?
Yeah.
And then I should say 4 of those.
Shots.
I should say 4 of those. No, sorry, about 4. So I should have 7 dead and there were 8 there. So there should be 1 left on average. So I rolled slightly above average and there are 2 left, yeah?
Yeah, fair.
Is that fair?
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, fair.
Cool, thanks for that clarification.
It's all right.
These guys did 1 wound over here, so battle shock's irrelevant here because they're a 7 and they've taken 1 wound. And that is about it. So, Gav, you get 1, 2, 3, 4 points, taking you to 7. Mm-hmm. You would really like the double here, wouldn't you, Gav?
Yep.
Would you like to put your dice tray? Ooh, get the dice.
You're off first.
I'll go first. I get a 2. Oh, Gavin. Oh, it's another go for the cities. For the cities. All right, come back, turn 3. Gavin, how excited are you about this turn?
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it.
So I brought back 5 dark shards. I probably could have brought back more of them, but I just wanted to cap that objective, so I needed more guys there. I healed the Hurricanum for 3. 3? Yeah, 3. And put Warding Brand and Ignite Weapons on these guys. They grumbled, and Chain Lightning killed a couple of guys here. So we'll come back after the movement and shooting phase. End of the shooting phase. How many skinks did I kill? You rolled a lot of 6s to ward save them.
Turns out those
That the Astrolith Bear is good.
good.
Yeah. So I killed how many?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Cool. So I've killed 9 of them there. I killed the 8 skinks. So I split fire. I killed 8 skinks there. I probably would have killed another 8 if I'd shot there, but that's fine. So I've killed these guys off. The Hurricanum has won that objective. Then the next thing to do is to kill those guys. Yeah. How many of them left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Seems bad. And then I've moved these guys over here. So we're going to do some charges. Because the thought process is that if I get both of these in, that I can string out my Longbeards here, and I can string out my Phoenix Guard here. And I can basically stop him from retreating on a 4-up if I want to, if I can. You might not. That's fine. So I'll roll with the Longbeards first. Yep, so they go 8. We'll roll with the Phoenix Guard. Yep, they get a 5 very easily, because they get a 6 because they get +1 charge. And over here, we just want to kill some stuff. So the Hurricanum's going to attempt to charge. It needs quite a speculator, but 4 and a 1 will not get it. That's fine. And I think that'll be it, because these guys definitely aren't charging anything. So they've charged. All right, we'll come back at the end of the charge phase. All right, Gav, end of my turn 3.
Yeah.
I failed to cap that objective. It's very sad times. These guys are dead. That's on them. So those guys are battle shocked. Nobody battle shocked off from the dwarves, so they're still hanging out there. I lost quite a few Phoenix Guard to the stand and shoot.
Skinks parting shot.
Parting shot killed 6 Phoenix Guard, which is quite significant, especially given they didn't have the +1 to hit. So that's quite some good rolling there, Gav. You should pat yourself on the back for that free ability that you don't need to spend a command point for.
Well, they are Phoenix Guard.
You just go. Oh, these guys get 6s on mortals. So they died. There are 3 of them left there. Obviously didn't cap either of those objectives. I did. So obviously didn't cap either of those objectives. So this turn I'm just going to get another 1, which takes me to 9. And then in Gavin's turn he's going to get another 3. It's going to be a bit dicey towards the end there, Gavin, isn't it? Yeah.
Until, my summoning's coming up.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you've got 4 summoning points, so...
I only need 2 more.
So if you roll a 1...
10 skinks!
Okay. Can't you only summon Saurus now, or can you summon Skinks?
No, I can summon
Scummin? Scummin, I think
points.
is fair.
10 skinks.
Alright, so that's the end of my turn 3. We'll come back for Gavin's turn 3. End of your shooting phase. I don't seem to have any models left over here. That seems bad. Seems very bad.
Yeah.
Charge phase, are you going to charge these guys?
No. I just want to
So,
that objective.
Astrolith Bear, I teleported from over there to here, summon these guys onto the objective. Over there, those guys retreated and just stayed back. And then over here, these guys, the 2 characters retreated out and obviously charged and did shit over here. It's a bit fucked. I've got to be perfectly honest. So now we need to go into...
Priority. Let's see if I can win a priority.
Do you want to put your dice tray in the middle again? Got a 4.
Oh, come on. No.
Alright, I'm going to have to think about this, so we'll come back. Oh, you get another 1, 2, 3, 4. So you go up to 11. Gee, who knew an army that can teleport something every turn is good at scoring objectives? Okay. So if I go first, so basically the decision is, so we get rid of these things. The decision is, Gav needs to, burn one of these 2 objectives. If I go first. So essentially he will automatically score 2 at the end of his turn. I'll score a maximum of 1 at the end of my turn probably, and he'll be able to score 2. What that means is that I basically can't catch him because he's up 2 on me. But if I go first, it means that I can then burn one of the ones that he's got.
I go first.
No, if you go first and I go second, I can burn one of your objectives, and then I can also potentially heal guys with my life swarm, which is over there. So I think at this juncture, I'm actually going to give you, because you'll get 3, you'll go to 14. Yeah, no, I'm going to go first. I can't not, because basically if you go first, you score 3 again this turn, you go to 14, and I need 5 to catch up, and I don't have 5. So I'm going to have to go first and let you burn, and then I'm going to have to try and kill all the shit and get on the objectives.
It's quite possible with those torpedo guys.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, no, they're...
So, we've done movement. He moved over there. They moved all over there.
To show the amount of...
Lauchon got off and went over there. So they killed... How many was it? 23 skinks?
Yeah. They just don't miss.
So they died. He tried to ping him. I did 7 mortal wounds to the Saurus Astrolith Bearer.
Can't remember it.
How many wounds did you take with a 6 up after save? You took 3. Oh, you took 3. Yeah. So you rolled 4 6s on 7 dice. Yeah, that seems good. The Hurricanum cut itself and then healed. So it only cut for 1 and then healed in the hero phase. So
didn't die either, did you?
Didn't die.
No.
If I rolled a 6, it would have died. And then I killed some skinks over here. So there's 4 skinks left. So I am technically capping that objective now. For now, but we are then going to charge in and try and kill some more skinks because I really need to wipe that unit. So, and then the Hurricanum's going to go in here, and the dwarves are probably going to try and go in here as well. So we will come back at the end of the charge and combat phase.
Yep.
I got 1.
Yep.
It's sad times. I go to 10. To your 11.
Yep.
I killed lots of these guys. You're going to spend a command point to battle shock them, obviously.
Yep.
Because I killed 23 of them.
Yeah, that unit seems pretty
If
good.
I just rolled 3 more ones, they'd be... Oh, 4 more ones, they'd be dead. It's very sad. It's sad times, Gav.
Yeah.
He charged in, killed 3 skinks. They're leash at 10, so they don't care. He didn't take any wounds in return. And the Astrolith Bearer that's there. So you have a grand total of 7, 8, 9, 10, 14 models left on the board. And it's your turn 4. You're going to score 2 this turn at least and go to 12.
I could possibly...
No, you'll go to 13, and then that's it, because I probably can't win next turn. That'll be it, Gav. We'll come back for your turn 4. So, maths is not Gav's strong point. He's a cook. He's a cook. He just does things in pinches and cups. So there are no cups on the table.
Is this like David and Goliath, the cook versus the doctor?
I don't think so. I'm only 6 foot. I mean, I know that you're like 5'2", but so what we've basically mapped it out. The current points are, let's just fix them, 11 to 10. So basically, what happens at the end of this turn is Gav automatically scores those 2, so he goes to 13. So it's then 13 to 10. If I win the priority, the only way that I can get to 13 is by giving him the turn, and then scoring all 3. What I was omitting from that equation is that he would just score another 2 automatically. So regardless of what happens, it'd either be 15 to 13 would be the final score, or I would go first. He would burn this objective over here, and it would be 12 to 13 with 1 auxiliary to me, and that'd be it. So, Gavin, you won with Seraphon.
I won without
Do you think that invalidates? Well, you had him in your list.
Yeah, but I won without.
Do you think that invalidates your
use
win?
him.
Do you think that invalidates your win?
What invalidates my
Just
win?
running Seraphon in general.
No, because I was playing without him.
Oh, only 320 points. Oh, okay.
Wait.
Yeah.
And those.
Yeah, they died too.
Yeah. So,
You mean Croak's ablative wounds. So,
imagine if Croak was still on the table.
Gav, what was the lesson that you learnt from this game?
Don't underestimate a +6 to cast when you roll a 12. Or was it 11?
It was an 11.
Oh, you rolled 11.
I only rolled a 17 to cast
That's
Lauchon.
right. Yeah. I was a bit...
What did you do wrong with Croak there? That everyone can watch back and see.
Forward.
So,
instead of him being here...
yes.
He should have been...
Correct.
Here.
So basically,
I was being greedy.
Because I have to be 9 inches away from your screen, if your screen's up on the 12 inches, you put him just 7.1 inches away from your screen, and I literally can't shoot him.
Yeah.
And with your teleport, there's no reason why you need to put him up that far.
True, but I don't teleport him like that straight away because of the Sword Skull.
No, but you can.
Yeah, I can.
So, that's Gav's learning point. I think the rest of the game you played really well. The teleporting this guy and summoning was obviously pretty clutch.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And you dominated quite well over here. The Fangs of Sotek, I really underestimated this. This is my first game against the new Fangs of Sotek. I very much underestimated the command ability. And so, what I should have done different is over here when I had the salamanders and the skinks there, what I should have done is put all of my shots from the Iron Drakes that were here into the into the skinks and remove the skinks, and then charge the salamanders with my 9 Doomfire Warlocks, which would have probably would have butchered them because the problem with that is that they got to shoot. They killed 7 Doomfire Warlocks. That unit's completely gone.
Those guys
are good.
They're so
and if I'd shot them at the skinks would have all died. So you wouldn't have had 40 skinks there. I would have captured that objective early. The salamanders would have been in combat, if not dead.
They're almost wiping a unit of 40 skinks a turn.
Yeah, and so I would have been in a very strong position. Unfortunately, what I did was incorrect because I underestimated the command ability, and he was able to get there. Having 2 heroes behind each block of 40 skinks is huge in hindsight for me. That's really powerful. Croak is good, and he does need to die as early as humanly possible. However, maybe in a scenario like this, I should have prioritised the 40 blocks of skinks.
So it was quite a close game.
Yeah.
It wasn't a whitewash like, people make out to be. Croak still needs to go up in points.
Let's just roll priority for turn 5, so I would have rolled 2.
Priority.
Yeah.
No! Cool. No! Not once!
So it would have actually have been 12 to 13 at the end of it, and I would have scored the objective for killing all your heroes. Neither of us remembered to choose an objective to hold for 2 turns. It's a bit of a moot point in this scenario anyway, so it probably would have been, in the scoring that we used for GoldCon, you would have gotten a 16 for a win. You would have gotten 1 for denying me, and that would have been it. So you would have been a 17, and I would have gotten a 3. So I'm not too...
More importantly, Simon, I'm still up on tally.
You are still up.
So it's just important to me.
For anyone that hasn't met Gav before, he went from Feck when they were broken.
Oh, here we go!
Feck when they were broken. What was the next one?
So I've still got.
What was after the Feck?
I've got them all. Still.
You went to Slaanesh for a little bit when they were broken.
Fire Slayers.
Yeah, Slaanesh.
HeroCon.
Did you then take Zench as well?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Change host. Yep. How many horrors?
Quite a lot.
And now he plays.
They were 2.
Yeah, that was.
I just love the fluff.
Yeah, he's just
the fluff and the models.
And now you've gone to Seraphon.
Yes.
We don't apologise for filth chasing in Simon's Order Academy because
we like to be competitive.
We like to see what lists
do.
And because Games Workshop can't comp themselves, things like Fangs of Sotek will run around smashing armies left, right and centre.
And I have a problem.
So Gav, what do you think my tactic's going to be for Seraphon for SAGT?
What do you think your tactics could be? Against them?
Avoid them. That's a tactic. Got to be lucky. Yeah. All right. Thanks everyone for watching.
Bye.
See you next time.